This video I'm going to be actually upgrading my 2012 MacBook Pro. I believe it's a if it's not an i7, it's a i5, but it's a 2012 mid 2012 MacBook Pro, and I'm going to upgrade the hard drive. The current hard drive is um, it's like a 500 gig. I believe it's like 500 gigabytes or just under 500 gigabytes. Standard hard drive. When I bought this was like at the time this cost me $2,000, and this was just like the base. I think this was kind of like the cheapest one, in it at $2,000. And currently right now it's January it's 2017, early 2017. So I'm gonna extend the life of this hard drive. I tried to sell it like a year or two ago, but this cost me, like I said, $2,000, and I was only getting maybe $400 on Craigslist. But anyway, so I'm going to upgrade it. Right here I have the I'm going to upgrade it with a solid state drive, the SanDisk Ultra. So I'm going to take this off and install this hard drive. But first, I'm going to need to I'm going to copy the hard drive. This is an external hard drive. I pulled the top off here. There's a hard drive in here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this off and plug this into this new hard drive, USB 3.0, and this is USB 3.0. But I mean, as long as it's USB, and then I'm gonna plug this into the new hard drive. Plug this into the Mac, and I'm gonna do my best to back up or duplicate or clone this entire hard drive. I believe this is going to work. So hopefully, when I plug this in USB, it's going to recognize this as a drive, and then I'm going to I believe I'm going to need to format it. If you're doing this along with me, I'm going to format this hard drive and then try to clone the hard drive onto this this hard drive, or this hard drive onto this SSD hard drive. So I'm back. So as you can see, I connected my new 480 gigabyte SSD drive to that external hard drive, the connector that I was able to pull off, and plug that into my MacBook Pro. And as you can see, it actually recognizes the hard drive as a Seagate USB, even though that's not exactly what it is. So it recognizes it. And now let me get back to the screen. Okay, so I'm back. Now I'm on my MacBook Pro. As you can see, so it does, as you can see, it recognizes the hard drive. Now I need to erase it. As you can see, it's 480 gigabytes unutilized. So let's erase that. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. This hard drive is blank, so let's call it. This is called Apple HDD. So let's call this, this is a um, SanDisk SSD. Right. Okay. Format. Let's see. I believe it's journal. Case sensitive journal. Okay. Journal. And this GUID partition map. And let's click erase. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. If this is going to take a long time, doesn't look like it. Okay, that's done. Okay, so that's done. When I come back, I'm going to actually clone. I have to download some software so I could clone this hard drive onto here, and after that, I mean, that should be it, at least for the cloning side. Okay, so I'm back, and I found this video that I came across recommended this software, Carbon Copy Cloner. It's not free, but there's like a 30-day trial, so I'm only going to be doing this once. And if I have to buy it, I'll buy it in the future. But anyway, as you can see, you can click the sidebar. You can click the source, this area here. It'll be blank, and I'm going to choose the source. It's going to be Macintosh hard drive. It's a 300 gigabyte volume, but I guess I'm using only 246 gigabytes. I'm gonna click the destination and the SanDisk. And let's see, schedule, click and run. I don't send email, safety. Modified or deleted files would be cached as space allows on the destination. I'm not sure what that means. Clone all files. If you don't want to clone all the files, you can go in here and select. I don't want to read that. Let's go back. All files, okay, and this is probably going to take a long time, so I'm going to pause the video and I'll just restart it. I'll start back up as soon as it's done. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, we are, I'm done. That actually took way longer, way longer than I thought it would. It took like over like 4, close to 5 hours. I thought it would just take like maybe half that, 3 the most, but it took, you know, almost 5 hours or 5 hours. So next I'm going to, I'm not sure if it's successful. I didn't see any errors. When it was complete, it looked like it was going to go for another hour or two, and then it just popped up, and then a message popped up and asked me if I wanted to create a recovery. I think it was called a recovery drive on the hard drive, and I said yes. So you probably want to do that. So the cloning process hopefully is complete. So hopefully when I plug this hard drive into this new hard drive into this MacBook, it will recognize it and it will boot up and look exactly the way this looks. So let's get to it. Next I'm going to open up the Mac and replace the hard drive. Okay, so I just took off the back lid, and this is the hard drive, and I'm going to take these off, these 2 screws. and hopefully the hard drive should be able to slip off right there. It's a Hitachi 500 gigabyte. Okay. So, oh, this dirt. I believe this is the battery pack. So when I come back, I should have the new hard drive in, hopefully. Okay, so I have it in now. I actually installed, it comes with this little frame. I actually installed that because I guess this hard drive is not as big or wide or not as thick. And that just props it up, so I guess it won't be moving around. I'm just going to flip this over and then turn it on just to see if it comes on. There's the Apple logo. But that concludes this video of me replacing my 2012 MacBook Pro hard drive with a new SSD hard drive. You know, hopefully this breathes new life into this old computer, this old laptop. So I'll check you guys out later, and you make sure you hit the subscribe and follow button, and leave your comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, and check out my other videos.